What if a winged creature with glowing red eyes warned you of an impending disaster? The Mothman has been seen by hundreds, but is he a messenger of doom or something far more sinister? Tonight, we dive into the dark and twisted tale of the Mothman, where legend meets tragedy. Welcome to the Fear Files narratives, where we explore the most terrifying stories and legends. In today's episode, we're unraveling the mystery of the Mothman, described as part man, part moth. With a wingspan larger than a car, the Mothman was first sighted in 1966 in the small town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Some say he's a warning of catastrophic events, while others believe he's something far more malevolent. We've explored terrifying creatures like the Goatman in previous episodes, each with their own horrifying myths. But the Mothman stands apart. Unlike other creatures who attack or hunt their victims, the Mothman seems to watch and wait, appearing just before disaster strikes. The Mothman's legend took a dark turn on December 15, 1967, when the Silver Bridge collapsed during rush hour traffic, killing 46 people. Witnesses claim the Mothman was seen hovering over the bridge just before the tragedy. Could this creature have predicted the disaster? Or worse, caused it? Stay with me as we dive deeper into the terrifying details of the Mothman sightings. The first sightings. It all began on a cold November night in 1966, when two young couples, Roger and Linda Scarberry, and Steve and Mary Mallet, were driving near an old TNT plant on the outskirts of Point Pleasant. What they saw terrified them. A massive creature with glowing red eyes, standing over 6 feet tall with wings stretching nearly 10 feet wide. The creature followed their car, keeping up with speeds of over 100 miles per hour. When they finally escaped, they were left shaken and terrified. This encounter was just the beginning. Over the next year, over 100 sightings were reported, each story eerily similar. An imposing figure with fiery red eyes, always watching. Some witnesses claim the Mothman appeared near their homes, watching them from a distance. Others recall strange dreams of disaster and waking up with a sense of dread. But it wasn't just civilians. Even local authorities couldn't explain the strange lights in the sky and the mysterious disappearance of pets during the Mothman's reign of terror. While the Silver Bridge collapse remains the most well-known tragedy linked to Mothman, other theories have emerged. Some suggest he's an ancient creature protecting the land from intruders. Others believe he's a harbinger of death, drawn to disasters, like the Grim Reaper in avian form. Scientific and paranormal explanations. Skeptics argue that the Mothman could simply be a case of mistaken identity. Could it have been a large owl or a sandhill crane, its eyes reflecting car headlights, creating an illusion? The TNT area where many sightings occurred was a known bird sanctuary. But could a bird really explain the hundreds of reports, the eerie red eyes, and the inexplicable sense of doom? Paranormal researchers, however, aren't convinced. Electromagnetic anomalies were recorded in the areas where Mothman was sighted, leading some to believe he may be something far more otherworldly, a creature from another dimension, or even an extraterrestrial visitor. But here's where things get even stranger. The Mothman sightings didn't end with the Silver Bridge collapse. In fact, reports of a winged creature with glowing red eyes have surfaced all around the world in places like Chernobyl, just before the nuclear disaster, and even as far as Fukushima before the earthquake and tsunami. Is it possible the Mothman is more than just a local legend? Could he be tied to global catastrophes? In the next episode, we'll explore the worldwide sightings of this mysterious creature and delve into the theories that suggest a terrifying global connection. In our last episode, we dove deep into the terrifying world of the Goatman. We uncovered the story of the Goatman, his origin, and how he spread fear in his victims and learned why this story has been haunting people for centuries. But what if I told you this isn't the only creature of the paranormal lurking out there? Even more terrifying than the Mothman, there is another legend that strikes fear into the hearts of all who hear it. Skinwalkers has been known to cause massive fear and terror all over North America. Disappearances, hauntings, and mimicking humans to lure unsuspecting prey to their demise. With a deep connection to Indian folklore, the Skinwalker tale has popped up all across America. But could there be something even darker hiding behind these stories? In the next episode, we're going to uncover the truth behind the Skinwalkers, breaking down its origins, the real-life encounters, and just how dangerous they could be. Some say they are dark Indian shamans that has undergone a dark ritual to attain these supernatural powers. Some say once you encounter one, you are likely to come across more. Are these just tall tales, or is there something to fear? And after that, we'll continue our journey deeper into the world of fear, where even more terrifying entities, ghosts, demons, and monsters await. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Sleep tight if you can. Want to hear more spine-chilling stories like this one? Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss an episode. And while you're here, check out our last episode on the Goat Man, another terrifying creature that haunts the dark corners of mythology. Thanks for watching the Fear Files narratives. Until next time, keep your eyes open.